poppin'? Ultima, Sonway Talaba. How's everyone doing today? It is a beautiful day. We're already at 77 degrees today, or this morning, and it's barely 5:30. Got a massive heat island effect going on here in the Phoenix area. So I was up early working on our website, and the laptop was just way too slow, and so I spent the majority of the time just trying to close out programs that weren't required. So I got the specs, and I'm going to ask one of my colleagues if they can recommend a place to get some RAM sticks. It's an older gaming PC. It's got i7 chip, and I forget the model of the graphics card. I don't know what it all has, but it used to be really good. I actually have a couple gaming. I have a gaming laptop and a gaming PC. They're both from each of my boys. When they upgraded, I got to keep their old stuff. So the desktop, I don't really use as much. I used to use it for a home network, but I haven't worked on that for a while, so I might get back on it sometime this week, because it was easy for us just to pull up documents, photos, whatever, on any of the devices that were on in the house. And the laptop, that's the one I do most of my editing on. And I used to have VS Code on there, but I deleted it, and I'm just switching over to WordPress-based sites. I found that I didn't have enough time and patience to build the sites using HTML, Java, and CSS. And I mean, it's fun if you want to just play around with them, but if you don't have a lot of time, then it's easier just to do WordPress themes. And so that's what I switched back over to. So I'm still working on getting the site converted. I ended up doing that for the Buy Hopi site too, just because I found that it's easier to edit from away from home. I don't need to be on VS Studio or VS Code and edit from home. I can just pull it up on any device and work on it. Like, say if I meet a new artist and they want to be in the gallery, then I can add them, take pictures, and enter their background information and contact info. And I was looking at some classes to take, but I'm not sure what the tuition is right now at ASU. Kind of afraid to find out, but it's always nice to be able to learn some newer techniques or processes. I also found that a regulatory program for those interested in working for startups nice company that wants to roll out new devices. The program helps you get prepared for all of the requirements needed to push out new devices or instruments or tests or anything related to medical devices and testing. I thought that would be fun, but I don't know if, I mean, it would be really truly helpful in my current career, because it would only help reinforce what I've learned with regards to FDA approvals, health economics, and regulatory requirements, because we are required to adhere to certain accreditation checklists. And so I think the more you learn about regulatory issues and how you can maybe streamline your whole lab's workflow with regards to that. And then you can also probably even serve like as a consultant for smaller labs on your free time. Help them make sure that they're, even hospitals, you can help ensure that they're meeting everything so they don't get any kind of dings or they don't get in trouble. But yeah, that was one program that I found. Quite a full crew cab, but still a crew cab. And so the missus made us some fruit bowls today, so that'll be my breakfast. I should try to find a scale somewhere, because yesterday I didn't take a breakfast and I didn't go eat anywhere, so I pretty much fasted all day, and my body was fine. I didn't have any, of course I was hungry, but I just had a snack and some water, and I drank more water. Tried not to think about being hungry. And then last night we had taco salad. And so I already had 1 cup of coffee. I got another one here. And I forgot to take my supplements. I was supposed to take my supplements before work today. But I'm trying to, if I can remember, I will take a cinnamon before I go to bed, after dinner, and that'll hopefully help the body. And then I also, in the morning, should be taking magnesium and an omega-3. I keep forgetting to take those little, what are they called? someplace here in the valley to get the steel trusses. I said to her, "Do you trust me? Do you trust me to get these steel trusses?" She said, "Yes." I also was looking at a place in West Phoenix where they have those steel posts that just get bolted into concrete or any kind of base, and I thought, that might be maybe a better way to do things, because right now I don't have all of my railroad ties leveled out, and I'm kind of afraid that they're gonna be too low, and it's not gonna be the 30 by 60 is not gonna be tall enough. But it's been over a year since I started the project, and I still haven't even gotten the steel beams. But I don't know, it's I'm just trying to do it in a way that's not gonna break the bank. And so the railroad ties, those were already owned, and the labor, I think we're about 150 into labor so far. But when I did get a quote from Southwest Buildings, man, they wanted, I think, like $150,000 to $175,000 to build from the ground up a 40 by 60 steel building. Can't remember the height, but it was pretty big. And that included all the surveying, permits, concrete, materials. I think it had at least 2 roll-ups and then a man door, and I don't remember, maybe 1 window. But that was just, I couldn't believe how much they were asking. And I get it, they need to make money, and it's in a remote area. So if I do it myself, I'll be saving a lot of money, I hope. So I'll contact those guys and see if they have any place locally. I reached out to a couple places here. There's something going on over here. The DPS is doing a traffic stop on the eastbound I-10. But the one place that was referred to, they said, "Oh no, but check out my buddy in Tucson. Here's their contact number." So I reached out to them, and they haven't responded. Another place hasn't responded, and then there's one more in Mesa that they just want me to give them some specs. So I don't know, I guess I gotta draw those up. And then another place out on the east, they quoted, I think like 10,000 delivered for the 6 30-foot trusses. But you guys be safe out there. Thank you for tuning in. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and share our videos, please. And don't forget to spend some quality time with your loved ones. All right, take care, Boston.